On behalf of the Educator Effectiveness Committee, I call this meeting to order. May we have a roll call, please?
That's me, yes ma'am. Dr. Bofi, not in attendance. Mr. Castillo.
Here.
Dr. Davis. Here. Miss Ellis.
Here.
Mr. Garvey.
Here.
Mrs. Holloway.
Here.
Mr. Mallory.
Here.
Mr. Morris. Miss Orange Jones.
Here.
Mr. Rock, not in attendance. Miss Boucher. Here. And Miss Annalise Tedesco. Here. You have a quorum.
Thank you. First item, please.
The consent agenda is ready for your approval, adding items 4.1 through 4.4.
May I get a motion?
So moved.
The first by Doris Boucher. Second by Ashley Ellis. All right. Is there any comment or opposition to the motion? Seeing none, the motion carries. All right. Next item, please.
The first item is on page 1, item 2.1, consideration of an update report regarding the Teacher Certification Appeals Council. The recommendation is to approve the appointments of Dr. Katrina Jordan, a member representing LACTE, and Dr. Rita Kuiper, a certified educator representing LAE, to the membership of TCAC to serve a 4-year term from 2022 to 2026.
Do I have a motion to accept the recommendation?
So moved.
So moved by Jim Garvey, second? Second by Ronnie Morris. Next item, please. Oh, no, we don't have any discussion on it. Seeing none, next item, please. Oh, sorry, any opposition? None. Seeing none, the motion passes. Next item, please. I'm getting too ahead of myself.
The next item is on page 3, item 3.1, consideration of revisions to Bulletin 746, Louisiana Standards for State Certification of School Personnel, and Bulletin 996, Standards for Approval of Teacher and/or Educational Leader Preparation Programs, regarding the issuance of initial certification. The recommendation is to approve as notices of intent revisions to Bulletins 746 and 996.
Do I have a motion to accept? Ms. Holloway, second Ms. Boucher. Any discussion on this item? Any opposition? Seeing none, the motion carries. Next item, please.
The next item is on page 27, item 5.1, consideration of executive session regarding discussion of the character, professional competence, or physical or mental health of a person in accordance with Louisiana Revised Statute 4216 for the following individuals: Dan Francis Willis, Ramisha Williams, and Drina Sharon Clay.
I'd like to make a substitute motion.
Okay, Ms. Holloway.
That we remain.
Delete from the agenda.
Executive session.
Okay, so we have a motion to delete the executive session from the agenda. Do I have a second?
Second.
Second by Mr. Garvey. Any discussion?
What is that going to entail?
It needs to
Just
be-
going to vote on the item?
Yes.
Okay.
Anything else? Any opposition? Seeing none, the motion carries.
And we take
Individual.
The next item is on page 28, item 5.2, consideration of a records review regarding the reinstatement of a Louisiana teaching certificate appropriate to the credentials of Ms. Dan Francis Willis. The recommendation is to grant, deny, or defer.
I move to grant.
Okay, so Ms. Jones to grant, second by Ms. Holloway. Any discussion on this item? Any opposition? Seeing none, the motion carries. Next item.
The next item is on page 46, item 5.3, consideration of a records review regarding the issuance of a Louisiana ancillary certificate appropriate to the credentials of Ms. Ramisha Williams. The recommendation is to grant, deny, or defer.
Can I get that motion on this item? I have a motion by Ronnie Morris. Can I get a second? The motion is to
Grant, deny, or defer.
grant. Can I get a second? Second by Ms. Jones. Any discussion on this item? Any opposition? Seeing none, the motion carries. Next item.
The next item is on page 63, item 5.4, consideration of a records review regarding the reinstatement of a Louisiana teaching certificate appropriate to the credentials of Ms. Drina Sharon Clay. The recommendation is to grant, deny, or defer.
Can I get a motion? First by a motion by Ms. Jones. Can I get a
To
second?
what?
Grant.
To grant, okay. Can I get a second?
Second.
Second by Mr. Castile. Any discussion on this item? Mr. Barbie?
Discussion. I was bothered by the fact that this lady's accused of stealing from a public school system. And for that reason, I'm going to vote no.
Any other discussion on this?
Mr.
Barbie, okay. So we have 2 votes in opposition. Anything else? Anything else? The motion passes.
Madam Chair, that concludes our agenda.